Expansion draft happens today, 3:30 p.m. ESPN. Who's going to be taken from other teams? There are a certain number of players, I think it's five, that they can actually save from being drafted into this expansion draft. On the Indiana Fever, which is the main thing that I want to talk about, we got Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Michaela Timpson, and we have Leslie Hull. Those are the ones that they can save. Okay. Now, the thing with this is that, it's tough, but I hate to see them lose Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham is a dog. She is someone who will go after the ball. She can get the three. She can also get the two. She doesn't mind moving into the paint. She can play fast pace, but she's also someone that has been known to protect Caitlin Clark, that has been known to protect her teammates. And she would set that sort of standard to leave Caitlin Clark alone, because if you don't, it won't be Caitlin Clark coming back at you. It'll be her teammates, Sophie Cunningham. So I'm hoping that no one will pick her up. I'm hoping that she will stay on the Indiana Fever, um, and just hope for the best. But the thing is that there's so much going on right now with now the expansion draft. Then it's going to be the draft. Then it's going to be, free agency is going on. So it's teams are not going to look the same because they're going to go after the money. And if they're able to make the most, that's what they're going to go. Unless you're a loyal teammate to a loyal franchise that, will give you maybe a year of a good salary, that might be different. But it's going to be a lot of shaking up and shaking around that hasn't happened in the time that we have been watching the WNBA. This is the first time there's over 100 free agents. So there you go. All right, some of the notable players that could be up for this, you know, expansion draft. All right. One would be Ray Burrell. She played in the Unrivaled during the offseason, did great. She also was on the USA team, covering for Aaliyah Boston, and she was one of the ones that covered for Aaliyah Boston and also for Sonia Citron. And so she did well too when she got time to play on the court. Cecilia Zandalasini, she's 6'2" and a forward. She can play ball. She can go for 3 pointers. She can go for 2 pointers. She's not afraid to mix it up in the paint. She's an all around player and good with defense. She's on the Golden State Valkyrie. Then we have Bridget Carlton, who's on the Minnesota Lynx. She is 6'2" and averages 6.5 points per game, 3.2 assists. She's someone that, once it gets hot, she can hit those 3 pointers. Okay. Maybe some of the problem with her could be fouling, but hopefully she is gotten out of that habit of getting, you know, collecting fouls. Next one is Emma Misman. She's 6'4" forward. Um, Second round steal by Washington in 2013 draft. Misman was 2019 WNBA Finals MVP for the Mystics. Okay, so she played in Chicago in 2022, but didn't compete in 2023 or 24. And joined the Liberty in August, playing 17 games and averaged 13.4 points per game, 5.1 rebounds. So she could be an asset as a big. Nneka Agwawamake, 6'2" forward. She's available. And we have Lexi Held, Phoenix Mercury, 5'10", a guard. She is someone who is okay. She's not one of the biggest assets out there, but she is a guard. Next one is Haley Jones, Dallas Wings, 6'1", forward guard. And Connecticut Sun, Lindsay Allen, 5'8", and also a guard. These are just some of the players that are available in this expansion draft. They're available. And there's a lot more that are available because every team, okay, they have their five they can protect. After that, everybody's up for grabs, pretty much. And the expansion teams can only pick two people from each team only. That's the maximum. Okay. So it should be a good expansion draft, I hope. The bigger thing I think that's coming along is the free agency and the regular draft and also the free agency. So, because there's a lot of free agents out there. So, let me know what you think about what's happening with the Indiana Fever, keeping their core like Kelsey Mitchell. I believe that if they keep Kelsey Mitchell for at least one more year, it would be to their advantage. Even though she's going to pull probably a max salary, um, it still would be to their advantage, especially with Caitlin being healthy, Lexi Hull. We have Michaela Timpson. Hopefully, we'll have Sophie Cunningham still, um, and the other teammates that they'll acquire. I hope who will be a good fit to work with Caitlin Clark in her fast pace. They got to have that team around them. And I hope the front office will stop being nostalgic, stop being, you know, about like who's a friend of a who or whatever, and think about who's going to work well with Caitlin Clark. Fast pace, who's going to be able to catch her balls and hold on to them when she fires them at them. Who's going to be ready to be running down that court with her. Okay. So let me know what your thoughts are about what's happening right now. It's going to get really busy, 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 busy. It's already busy. Back to back stuff. But hey, if you haven't subscribed already, here's your opportunity. And also give me a thumbs up because that helps. And also tap that bell because that'll let you know when there's new content. And so, in the meantime, go Fever. My name is Barbara around the WNBA and other sports. Until next time, peace and blessings.